Greetings, denizens of the internet. Today, I am making a Commander Hatelist video on this one card, known as Obliterate. Can't be countered, destroy all artifacts, creatures, and lands. Unlike a hard reset that, gets rid of the newer card types, aka Apocalypse, or, at least something like, that. This is just horribly annoying if you're playing against the wrong deck. Okay? This 1/8 mana card has cost me a game against a Super Friends deck. Okay? Some guy had the bright idea to get a Commodore Guff precon, stick this in it, and say it was a heckin' bracket 3, and I'm just looking at his ass like, ah, yes. So because we can't play Magic, it's a bracket 3. Yeah, that's totally fair. Just continue, land denial. You can't even counter it either. Okay, yeah, sure, there's ways to come back from this. It does destroy all, so it's not like Apocalypse or some of the quote-unquote saltier board wipes. But even still, it's still annoying as fuck. And there are times when if I see this at a table, usually I'll get annoyed because it's just like, either A, they're going to extremely benefit from it, or B, their whole board's indestructible and nothing's going to change there. And then they just win by solitaire. But, that's the way it is, so... Obliterate. The card that obliterates my sanity when I see it. Simple as that. I would end the video here, but... It's terrible. But Obliterate isn't the only one. There are other red destroy all lands cards, and there are other ones and those other ones also need to be highlighted because they're just as egregious. Alright, let's see. Ah, yes. The Devastation. The card. Almost $23. If you want the portal version, you're shelling out almost $20 for this even more annoying card. Devastation is 7 mana, destroy all creatures and all lands. Basically, anyone who isn't playing artifacts, non-creature artifacts, non-creature enchantments, or planeswalkers is completely getting absolutely dicked by this. And even those that are going to severely suffer. But of course, board wipes like these are great in Super Friends. You know why? Because when nobody has any creatures, how are they supposed to attack your planeswalkers? They can't. It's that simple. Let's see. Here we go. A functionally identical board wipe to Obliterate. But unlike Obliterate, it's like, which one was it? Yes, Jukalops. Like Obliterate, Jukalops destroys all artifacts, creatures, and lands. Unlike Obliterate, Jukalops can be countered. Does it matter? No, not usually. Because most of the time, if you have a way to counter Jukalops, great. You've basically secured that game for you. So, yeah, that's nice, isn't it? And of course, the Big Daddy, Decree of Annihilation. This is just the single most devastating red card I think I've ever seen in a game of Magic. Exile all artifacts, creatures, and lands. All cards from all graveyards and all cards from all hands. No one's going to have a hand. No one's going to have a yard. You cannot reanimate. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Fuck you for playing Magic. And we're going to start this again, except this time my planeswalkers won't die. These board wipes and cards like them are horribly annoying when used repeatedly. Hell, they even have it stapled on a legendary spirit, too. Can you believe that? Like, look at this BS. Remove a divinity counter. Destroy all lands. That's totally not irritating. I mean, of course, that is coming off of a 7/4 indestructible, so it is still understated. Even with that, though, these cards are just such dick moves. Oh, here's the answer to any monocolor deck or wastes heavy colorless deck. Ah, yes, you want to just destroy that mono blue budget player's day. Wake of Destruction, all their islands gone. Ding dong, only them gone. Their lands will go away, and then all the multicolored decks at the table will just kind of just look at it like, what? But yeah, it only looks at the card name, so it won't destroy lands that share the destroyed lands type, thankfully. Still annoying as fuck, though. Ruination is, I think, a fair version of this effect because it destroys all non-basics, so you're not dealing with, oh, I'm playing cheap cards, so I'm not getting punished, you know? You're not dealing with your basics getting destroyed. With Ruination, I feel like it's completely justified in that way. Because it's like, okay, you want to be greedy on your mana base? Suffer. It's the same reason why someone would play Wintermoon, which I do, so grr if you don't like that. From the Ashes is another one. Unlike Ruination, though, it lets everyone who gets lands that are destroyed those ways to get basics. Of course, usually decks that are extremely heavily on non-basics will almost never run more than 1 to 5 basics. So usually it's still going to be helpful. Of course, then there's Boom, then there's Bust, which is just destroy all lands. Again, appropriately costed, still kind of annoying though. Yeah, but see, all this amounts to the thing of, okay, if it's a big action you want to do, right? Right. Okay. If you want to prolong the game, right? Do it right. Okay? Because I am tired of people like this is the perfect example of a true wipe. All permanents are gone from the field. It doesn't touch yards, doesn't touch hands, except your own. And it's a significant trade-off. Hence why I run it in my 5-color deck. You think that this would win me games when I play it. It does not. There are no cards that I know of that can combo with it. And any that could probably would make it great, but it wouldn't be worth running the combo at that point. But yeah. This is the final gambit of my 5-color deck. If I see someone swing at me for 20 damage, I am doing this at the next available opportunity. There is no peace. If I can't get my game plan going, no one else will. Oh, well, there goes my phone charger. Oh, well. But yeah, it's kind of just this thing of people run indestructible stuff, right? That's the trick with these other board wipes. They go, most of them, they go destroy. You know, destroy, destroy, destroy. But with Apocalypse, you kind of just have the whole. Well, one sec. Oops. There we go. Yeah. With Apocalypse, it's literally just 2 sentences. Exile all permanents. You discard your hand. No rules complexity. No indestructibility to get around it. Yeah, sure, you can still get around it by blinking all your stuff out and then having it all come back in at the end step. But at that point, okay, great, they had to waste a spell. And hey, if you telegraphed your Apocalypse that much that they did that, then you deserve it. Yeah. It should also be noted that Apocalypse is just really good if you can find a way to prison your own stuff, or alternatively, find a way to blink all your stuff before you cast it. Of course, that's not a necessity. You can still cast it without doing that, which I often do because I don't blink all my stuff beforehand. But usually if you do blink beforehand, you'll just win afterward, because no one will have any lands or any meaningful ways of interaction besides free magic. But if you're having to worry about free magic at a table, Apocalypse should be the least of your worries. I'd worry more about archive traps myself, but you know, that's just me. Anywho, thank you for watching my video. If you like my garbage, please subscribe or whatever the other guys on the platform say. I don't remember. My brain's a hash brown. Bye-bye now.